negotiations between China and the Association of Southeast Asian Nations for the Code of Conduct in the South China Sea are a failed process, a maritime expert said, even as the Philippines hails progress in the talks. The current process is a joke, Gregory Poling said in an online forum hosted by the Foreign Correspondents Association of the Philippines on Tuesday. He is director of Asia Maritime Transparency Initiative, a Washington-based think tank which has been monitoring the South China Sea dispute. Poling explained Wednesday in response to questions emailed by CNN Philippines that there was very little agreed upon in September 2019, when Foreign Affairs Secretary Jr. announced that a drought has been reached as Beijing softened its insistence on controversial provisions, which earlier delayed the passage of the accord. Poling said, the first reading process, which took up all of 2019, involved taking the 11 separate drafts that each country had submitted, deleting any redundant language, and then copying them all into one document. They did very little to actually bring those drafts into agreement, exactly as China wants it. He added that most of the salient provisions were left unresolved, including whether or not the document, which would establish the behavior countries should take in contested waters, should be legally binding. Other sore points remain, including the geographic scope, dispute settlement procedures, and fishing and seabed management, Poling said. This is exactly as China wants it. Beijing is not prepared to compromise on most if any of these points and so is simply refusing to discuss them, he said. While China may have dropped its demand requiring Chinese permission before ASEAN countries can engage in joint military exercises in the South China Sea, Poling stressed that it was an argument already settled 2 decades ago during the first attempt to come up with a code. China hailed progress. In an April 8 statement expressing concern over the planning consent of Vietnamese fishing boats on Marshall Islands, an area of China and Vietnam claim the South China Sea. Affairs said these incidents should be avoided given the positive momentum on the discussions on a code of conduct. In an August 2019 press briefing, Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson Zhang Xuang said Beijing and ASEAN countries have vigorously advanced and made important progress in the consultations on a code of conduct. We, the regional countries, have the will, wisdom and capability to properly resolve the South China Sea issue and achieve long-term stability, development and prosperity in this region, he said, adding that the situation remains stable and is still moving. Said China has been steadily increasing its presence and the frequency of harassment in the South China Sea, and the coronavirus pandemic has not stopped them from doing so. China has so far managed to put up 2 research stations and sink a Vietnamese fishing boat in disputed waters while the world's attention is focused on the pandemic. It's pretty obvious now that China's not gonna stop. If the global pandemic does not cause China to calm things down in the South China Sea, there's not much that will, Poling said. More delays amid COVID-19 pandemic. ASEAN has been pushing for a legally binding code for decades, but progress has been slow because of resistance from China. There was renewed hope for the code in August 2017 when the ASEAN and China adopted the framework or outline which would be used as basis for the negotiations for the code. A year later, an initial draft was agreed upon by the ASEAN and China. During the ASEAN-China summit in November 2019, the regional bloc adopted the 3-year timeline proposed by Beijing, eyeing completion of the code of conduct by 2022. Prior to that, the first reading was done in September, resulting in an initial draft. There have been a number of working group meetings since then, Poling said, but talks could take a backseat amid the coronavirus crisis. I expect forthcoming rounds to be delayed amid the pandemic, since the foreign ministers and leaders level ASEAN meetings are all being delayed. That will result in slowing the process further, he said. He said negotiations for the code should be done outside the ASEAN, but we seem to be influenced by Beijing and should be led by the neighboring countries. The Philippines, this country coordinated the ASEAN shut down operations until 2021. Aside from from the Philippines and China, Taiwan, Vietnam, Malaysia, and Brunei also have competing claims in the resources of the South China Sea.